Good afternoon to our executive members. It is a tremendous honor that my head of membership services is allowing me to take her seat at her computer to be able to do the webinar for you today. It is the first time I've been able to do this, so she's standing over me looking intensely that I do the right job. So this is a test. I'm the founder and CEO of iBank, and I founded the company. This is my 13th company, and I founded it because I had a passion to help small businesses be able to find the resources they need for credit and capital. In my 13 companies, I didn't come to the world with any money, or parents didn't have any money, so I was forced to find money in all the old-fashioned ways, which was knock on doors and talk to friends and travel and spend money on planes and trains and automobiles, and only to be in a tie and dressed up and to be told no time after time after time. So our mission is making small business happen. We have a set of core values that we live by in our company, and they are outstanding customer service, integrity in our activities, nothing's impossible with God, kindness in our relationships, and excellence in everything we do. And each of us is reminded day to day by these core values that we operate by. We also have a mantra, and our mantra is money, find it, enjoy it, and actually find it, manage it, and enjoy it. And we have a promise that we have to our members, which you are the members, executive members, and we're very proud to have you as executive members. And we'll go through our promise as we get into the webinar and show you some of these things that we do for you. So, because we will give your money back to you if we don't live up to our promise. Anyway, so being just like you, a small business person, which means a company that has less than 500 employees by the SBA, I'm going to take you through the upper right up here. You can see my mouse in the upper right, and I think there's some kind of cool tools I can use here, highlighters. So I'm going to take you through this section first, and then I'm going to take you down this section next of the company. So we're going to start at the top. And if any of you have Facebook type accounts, you'll know that there's the home, which is where we are. There's the profile page, and this is where if you haven't finished your profile, you would continue to build out your profile here. This is test demo. You can see a picture of my face here. We'll be taking that down shortly so it doesn't scare everybody. We have the company contact information. We want you to edit your business profile information, create your website information inside this box. And over the next quarter, our next phase of this launch, will have your employee profile. This is for insurance. It'll have your financial profile of your business, and this will be for getting the lenders to know you a lot better, and other sections of the profile of your business. So potentially you can take all this data and build a really smart business plan out of it eventually. So that's the profile page. Your account page has some of the similar information, and especially at the top here, and we'll be changing all that because there's no sense in having it twice. But you can change your password here. You can click and notify any of us of any, whatever you've kind of got going on. You can tell us what's going on. There's any messages that you might have from us or others. And there's an outbooks and a contact list and ignore list. You can invite friends, which we really encourage you to do. Obviously, I think every business in a country should own this product. If I had this product in my 12 other businesses, I would be able to source lenders nationwide, ask questions, get answers, try to understand a whole dictionary of information. I'm going to go over some of that. But if you invite a friend and the friend does join, we give you 1 month of your membership for free, or $45. And if you refer us a lender, an insurance agent, a consultant, a lawyer, an accountant, those are the professionals in our network. And we also do the same thing. So we'll give you another month of membership for free. So this is really all about you building this community up. We certainly are adding the basics to it, but it's about you really contributing to news and to comments and to really help make the process better for everybody. So that's your account area, and then you would go to sign out when you go to sign out. Here's a little poll that we've created that says, what do you think is the biggest contributor to business credit and good financials? Is that you all know about the 5 C's of credit, I'm sure. It's credit, it's capital, which is really cash flow, capacity, what's the other one? Character. And boy, I can't remember the fifth one. Maybe it is capital, how much equity you have really in your business. So we've really gone back to the 5 C's of underwriting. It used to be, after about 1999, we entered the credit crisis, which really was all about fog and mirror, and you got credit. So things are tighter today, although there's lending opportunities are much better than they were just a year ago. So we're very excited about that. Let's go back to home. I'll kind of show you some things on your home page. There's all these forums that you can kind of join and add comments to here. This is your postings that you have. This is an example of just some fake postings that we put up. Tells you the type. It would normally tell you how many lenders here. You could click on that, and it would actually give you the name and phone number, and I think it's the email address, although it may not be the email address. We're having discussions about that, of the lenders that are interested in your transaction. So if they haven't contacted you within the 3 days, then you can click in there and begin contacting them. Again, this is an interactive process. At the bottom here, we've taken and we brought in RSS feeds from the 4 or 5 largest feed companies for news. That would be Entrepreneur, Forbes, Yahoo, I think MSN, and Inc. magazine. So instead of going to all those different places getting business news, you can get it all right here. Okay, let's start up here. Let's see, when you go to profile, I just want to show you how I put my face in here. Right here, you go to browse, you click the picture you want, and you go OK, and it puts your picture in the upper left. So let's start up here in this first box called the Solution Center. And what we're trying to do here is as a membership in an organization that's nationwide, we have 600,000 members. We bring on about 2,000 members a month, just like yourself. And our objective is, like AAA or like Costco or like AARP, is to try to find the very best services for you, the best professionals, and get those at a price that nobody else could get you because of our buying power, basically. And our bookkeeping service is really unbelievably. If you're doing your books on your own, or you're having your husband or your spouse or a friend do them, having iBank do your books for $99, you can see that's the 50 transactions. $199 a month is your 150, and $299 a month. You get a balance sheet, you get an income statement, you get cash flow, you get a dashboard of what you're looking at all the time. And what we're doing is we're trying to dress you up so that when it comes to the capital markets or credit, that you really got your ducks all lined up, and you look good to the outside world. And perception in this, in finance, is more valuable than fact. And our purpose in your life is to be your virtual CFO. We want to really help you with all of the issues related to your CFO. Nobody can afford a CFO. They're $200,000 a year, but they manage your business planning, your business strategies. They help you with finding money. They help you in the bookkeeping and tax. They do money management for you. They do your HR, your risk management, which is your insurance, your legal, and your accounting. They do all of that for you, and as you see on the left-hand side, we start with bookkeeping, and again, you can read all this at your leisure, and then if you're interested, you put your name and number in here, and we'll find you. You tell us how many transactions, we'll give you a quote. But I dare to find it any better or any less expensive than at our company. Business plans, they say if those who fail to plan to fail. And we have in-house SBA certified plan writers. They're exceptional at what they do. We even have a deal that's less than $6.99. We'll do a review for you for $199. And if you've got a plan already, it's a quick review of some of the things you should be considering in your plan. And if you really want us to help you rewrite some of it, this is normally $1,200. We have it for $6.99. This plan right here, which is the SBA formatted business plan for looking to the SBA, that's normally runs about $3,500. We got it for $19.99. And normally your equity plan, which is here, your $69.99, that's normally well over $10,000. Those can be $15,000, $20,000. And again, our people are just exceptional at this, doing this writing for you. Doesn't guarantee you'll get a loan, but everybody wants to see your business plan, from hiring quality workers to finding money, to looking at equity capital, to looking at vendors. When vendors want to know something about you, they'll see a business plan to give you credit. So I really encourage you, if you don't have one, have us look at it, or have us write one for you. We can do your business filings. We have paralegals on staff that help you do your filings. And that is your, if you want to be an LLC, if you're looking to be a corporation, whatever you may be, we have them on staff to do that here. One of the features we've just added over the last couple months is this ability to put all your documents in here. So your tax returns, your financials, your stock certificates, any of the really important documents you should store in here. We had customers here when Texas had, this last year when Texas had their big city wiped out. I mean, the whole city was gone. We had a couple of business members in that city that said, do you still have my data? And we were able to them to log in and have all their important documents right there for them. It's part of your membership. I really encourage you to use it. We have lots of users of it, and it's all for free for now. Credit card processing. If you're in retail or you're taking credit cards, this company does all of the credit card processing for community banks across the country. So they're very good at what they do. We've signed a contract with them that give us the very, very best prices for any one of our small businesses, and I encourage you to get a quote from them and see how they can do for you. Okay, those are our solutions, kind of our internal business solutions for your business. The community area is where you can blog, you can create forums, you can invite friends. There's all kinds of ways to share your knowledge and your experiences. You can ask us any questions you want. I just wrote this blog here. I came out of, I'm a daily communicant at Mass every day, so I went to Mass, and I'm coming out and I'm thinking, God, I have a lot to do. I run my HR department. I'm responsible for HR and finance and hiring and firing and, building and assets and just about everything you can imagine. And I give speeches just about every week somewhere. So I came out thinking I'm feeling sorry for myself, and I run into the former CEO of Goodwill Industries who said it was the best job he ever had. And that really motivated me to say, as a CEO, I really got to stay motivated and enjoy my job and really love my job so that my CEOs, as you see in the third paragraph, customers, employees, owners, and suppliers, will also feel like my energy, and it's responsible as a leader to create that energy. And then I read this great quote. We have this reflection area in our company where people can reflect and kind of have a quiet time, and I read that article down there, which you can read. But anyway, you can comment on these. You can go in here and read any of this information that we have in our system, and then you got to push the back button. Does the back button take you there, or is it here? Oh, enter my vault. You go to enter my vault to get back in. Sorry. Remember, this is my first time. So, okay, so that's the community. That's building up. You add to it. We add to it. We all add to it. We're going to make a better place for small businesses. The government needs to know that small business makes this country happen, and we need to start talking about that, especially with the elections coming up soon. The next area is where you really kind of post and search to our professional network. These are my postings, these are the fake postings, which you can see we put up on our on the front page. So those are the ones you currently have. If you want to post a new need, so you want to post to our insurance center, you want to post to our loan center or credit center, you click up the post and you go in here and you post again. So as an executive member, you can post numerous times a year. As a basic member, you can only post once, and it's only for 10 days, but you can still use a lot of our other tools. But these are our centers. We're going to have 7 more centers. We'll have an HR center. We'll have an asset center, a business valuation center, a legal center, an accounting center, a consulting center. We'll have all these centers so that you can post and meet professionals in those centers. Today, you can search for providers. We have almost 11,000 providers in our network. And this is where you can search for them. So you pick a category, business loans or whatever, then you choose the type, and I'll just kind of show you real quick. Let's say asset-backed lending. You put $100,000, and you select your location, California, let's just say, and then you go to go. And this shows you if you want to search, you're in the middle of the night, you want to find somebody in the lending sector, you can go down here, and this is our own search engine we built just for us. And it tells you what the match rate is of these customers, and you go all the way down and find some of these people yourself. And then these are our individual networks all by themselves. So instead of just loading up everything in the new post, this just gives you the loan network. You can post any one of these 3 centers. And this shows you the postings we've had over the last few hours in the company of people that have posted for loans in the system. Same for insurance, same for capital, that's equity. And then the credit network is pretty cool in that we have a direct pipe into Experian to pull credit data on your business, on your customers that are businesses, and on your competitors and on your vendors. You know, the worst thing that can happen to you is you do business with a vendor and he stops shipping you the product because he's now having bad times. So it's really important to start understanding your business from what I call the CEOs, the customers, the employees, the owners, and the suppliers. And you can do this right here by pulling instant credit reports on just about anybody. And we've discounted them very big. You can't find them anywhere on the internet this inexpensive. That's our credit center. I'm very proud of our information center. Our team has gone out and taken website after website and learned each different product here. And you want information on accounts receivable financing. We've basically taken all this garbage on the internet, and we've just basically taken and put 3 paragraphs together for you so you can learn about any types of the business loan sections. You want to know about SBA loans? Boy, we have it right down, 504-7A Community Advance Express. This is a library you can go to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get really cool information. And then you've got your insurance information, and you know, insurance is even intimidating for me, and this is my 13th company. And I just come in here and I go, well, tell me about, you know, executive officers' content, you know, insurance or business owner policy. This is a must if you office somewhere. It's a law. You have to have a business owner policy. Also, the government just passed a law that you have to have life insurance for any loan that you take, so that in case you die, the lender can, you know, be paid back from your life insurance policy. And then lastly, I firmly believe over my years of being CEO and founders of different companies that I've needed inspiration to keep me going. And this to me is a very important area of the company. Ken Blanchard, I don't know if you've read The 1 Minute Manager or Leading at a Higher Level. I really recommend these books. But Ken's down in San Diego. He normally talks to Fortune 1000 companies and speaks to leaders of how to be better leaders. And it's $10,000 for Ken for 4 hours plus his online program. We convinced Ken to do it for $199 without his 4 hours. And it's an exceptional program. If I was 15 years ago, our whole company's taken it and is on it. But I wish I'd have had it 15 years ago when I started developing my companies, because it would have made me a better leader. It starts with getting to know yourself over a quarter and getting to know your people's personalities and then how you manage those people. Then it goes to SMART planning, SMART, and then it runs into how you create teams in your organization to better affect growth in your company. And outstanding program for $199, and again, only executive members have access to it. And then there's a variety of these inspirational links that I have. We just keep adding them. We'd love you to add some of them too, but there's just really some very good links in here to help keep you motivated. You know, as a small business person, nobody wants you to be in business. You know, your spouse is saying go get a job, at least in my case. You know, the government wants to tax you to death. The competitor doesn't want you in business. And so, you know, it's tough out there. So we want to try to inspire you. And most of all, we want to try to be your virtual chief financial officer and give us input how to make the process better. Tell us if there's products or services out there, people that you think we should know, and contribute to making the value of this back end, what we call our vault, valuable to you and to others that you may know. So with that, I think I have time for, at least I'm being told I have time for about 2 questions or 3 questions. Would you like to answer or have me answer any questions? Well, if there's no questions, I really appreciate all of your time. It was an honor to be able to have Rebecca, my head of membership relations, be able to let me do this, and I'm honored that you're a small business helping the economy in every way you can. And thank you very much for all you do. Bye-bye.